What's up, guys? All right, we're back for another one. Let's get right into it. Okay, so we're going to be talking about the top 5 tips to crush 2020 wholesaling real estate. So let's get right into it. And actually, before we do, make sure you drop me a like, make sure you subscribe, turn on that bell for notifications. You do not want to miss all the content we have coming up for you guys. We're dropping a video every single day, Monday through Friday. All right, and we even plan on ramping that up even more, guys. We are going to bring you the most content out there in this game. All right, so get ready for it. But let's go into the top 5 tips to crush 2020. Okay, so now we're coming into the end of the year. Everyone's starting to think about, oh, should I slow down maybe? Like this time of the year, the market kind of gets slow, and I don't know how many deals, I'm gonna be able to do, and maybe I can just go on vacation or whatever. So I highly suggest that you do not do that unless you are really at a place where you feel like you're ultra successful, and that's what your vision and actual what you want your lifestyle to be. Then that's fine, right? But if you're really hammered in on doing the business and you're not worried about that kind of lifestyle right now, then I highly suggest that you put your foot on the gas, market like a beast through the holidays, and really prep for 2020. Okay, so build that momentum through the end of this year into the beginning of next year. You don't want to lose it. All right, you've been building this momentum all year, or however long you've been doing it this year, and if you stop now, then you're going to lose all that momentum that you built, which you don't want to do. But let's get into number 1. Okay, so number 1 tip to crush 2020 is audit your time. All right, are you focused on RGAs, revenue generating activities in the business? Okay, so it doesn't matter if you have a team yet, if you're just solopreneur by yourself, whatever that situation is for you right now, you need to audit your time. Where are you spending your time? Are you spending your time in the places that is going to ultimately help you accomplish your goal, push the business to where you want it to be, and make more money? So revenue generating activities, I talk about those a lot in other videos, so check those out. But make sure that you are focused, okay, on what you are spending your time on, because it's the little things that sidetrack you, and before you know it, you've literally burned 2 hours in your day doing something that is completely irrelevant to what the goal is. So do not get caught in that trap. All right, number 2. Okay, so number 2 kind of just coincides with number 1, and that is alignment. Okay, so alignment in your actions and your vision. Okay, so do your actions match what your vision is? Like it's similar to the phrase, you've heard it out there, the quote that you can't have a $1 million dream with a minimum wage work ethic, right? That kind of same type of thing. Okay, you need to be in alignment with whatever that goal is. So if you're trying to become a billionaire, that means that you need to be working your freaking ass off every single day, long days, 12, 14-hour days. You need to align yourself with what that is you're trying to accomplish. If it's more lifestyle based and you care way more about your time than necessarily money and growing a huge business, then build that business around that lifestyle that you're trying to achieve, right? So understand what that goal is and align your actions. Break it down. Micro actions will lead you to the finish line, okay? So that's what I need to say about that. That way you guys really dial in and stay focused going into the next year, okay? And a lot of this stuff, by the way, guys, can be applied to business in general. It doesn't even necessarily need to be just wholesaling houses. These are great principles, even for any type of business for the most part, all right? Number 3, is your marketing working? This is the great time. You should obviously be tracking your marketing, paying very close attention to it throughout the year, every single day, every single week, every single month. But at the same time, this is a great time to just overlook the entire year. What really worked well, what didn't, what channels actually made you the most money at the best margins, okay? So go back, look at all that, and then that way you can build a very strategic, okay, a strategic marketing plan going into 2020 that is going to help you tremendously get a great start, keep that momentum going, and actually accelerate that momentum, because you're now focused more on the channel that is making you the most money, okay? So I'm not saying stop doing all the other channels, but really like take a close look at where you're making money and accelerate that and pay very close attention to it and watch those KPIs, but then you can start scaling. All right. Number 4 is going to be say no more. Okay, so what I mean by that is it's easy as entrepreneurs that we get sidetracked. Like we see shiny objects, we see all these different ways to make money, because the reality of it is there's so many ways to make money, all right? So many ways, and it's easy for us to get distracted and start veering off into these other paths, right? That isn't laser focused into what our vision is, what our goals are. And I would just really encourage you, when it comes to this stuff, if you're trying to tunnel vision and build this dream, this goal that you have for what you're working on right now, laser focused into that, right? So think about like Ed Mylett. So Ed Mylett is just a super entrepreneur, amazing guy, one of the best storytellers as well. What he does, and I think Tom Brady, I believe, does the same thing, and he talked about it, is he breaks his days into micro days. Okay, so his day starts at 6 in the morning, and day one goes from 6 a.m. to like noon. That's day one for him. Okay, then it's noon to 6 p.m., 6 p.m. to midnight. So he's trying to get 3 days worth of work, all right, in one day. And he said that is that contributed huge to how he built that company and sold it for, I think, $300-400 million. Is he run micro days, and I believe he still does that today. But when he told the story, and the Tom Brady story behind that and everything is really cool. I think he did at Kent's event, Scale and Escape, one year, but it was amazing. So if you guys don't know who Ed Mylett is, check the guy out. He is an incredible entrepreneur and a very good guy, right? So, all right, guys, let's get into number 5, and that is high-level overview the entire business. Okay, so realign whatever your goals are, what you want to accomplish for that year. High-level overview the business. Cut out anything that is not making you money. It's easy to become overstaffed sometimes throughout the year. Positions don't work anymore because you've changed, you've adapted to what the market is doing. So you really got to do just a high-level overview as an owner, as a CEO of your company, and see what is working, what's not, what is bringing me closer to the goals that I want to achieve, and what is holding me back, right? Because it's inevitable over time. Stuff starts happening in your business. Employees adopt certain, things that they're doing that you might not even know about, and before you know it, it's like it's not really dialed in, laser focused on what you're trying to do or where you're trying to go. And another big part of that, I'll say, is when you do have a team, having them bought in on exactly what that vision is critically important, okay? Critically important, because then now you're not just laser focused, you have everyone else laser focused, all working towards that same goal, and that will make all the difference in the world. You will get there so much faster. Guys, I hope you love this. Make sure you drop me a like, make sure you're subscribed, turn on the freaking bell for notifications. You do not want to miss this, guys. We're dropping a video every single day, Monday through Friday, and it is only going to get better, so more content is coming. 2020 is going to be awesome. You guys are on this journey with me. Let's go out there, let's crush it. I love you guys. I will see you on the next one. Peace.